Okay, now this is, I believe, the 5th lesson in Book 2 of Beginning Rock Guitar. It's a shuffle riff with a triplet on usually the 4th beat. So it's like shuffle, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. So on the 4th beat, you're hitting a triplet. So it's a mix of shuffle and triplet. And we had a similar thing in the first book where you went and you did a triplet. And it was really a much easier riff than this one. We're using the second, like we're going from the open to the second finger on the 3rd fret to the 3rd finger on the 4th fret. And we're in second position, so the finger number and the fret numbers are 1 digit off from each other. And that's a little confusing, but we're going to be doing a lot of this 0, 3, 4, 2. Like there's a Beatles song. And we're going to do, it's got the similar, but you know, this one, the riff is between 2 strings. And notice in the first measure underneath it says prepare and hold the first finger. It's not the first note you're going to play, but it's the 2nd fret of the 5th string. You're going to put it on there and prep it before you start the first notes of the riff. It's already there. And then you keep holding it through the first 4 measures. You don't have to take it off. Until we move it to 5th Street, move it across the street. It's the same riff, still holding that first finger, but now it moved, and then back. Now the turnaround, we call this the turnaround. This is where it's really tricky because you're not starting on an open string. You have to completely refinger the whole riff. Basically, it's the same riff, but it's 2 frets higher than the open string. So we're going 1st to 4th finger, shifting the 4th finger to the 6th fret, so it's 1 fret. Then the 1st finger has to kind of contract and come in 1 fret and hit the 4th fret of the 4th string. Sorry, I missed a note there, but it's like 2, 2, 5, 6, 4, 4, 7, 4, 6. And when you shift, it's kind of a natural thing for the fingers to contract. Often we have to guard against doing that, but in this case, it helps us because we want to contract. We've got a 4 fret spread, and then when we shift the pinky, we want 4 fingers spreading only 3 frets apart so that you get that string change. I would practice just this much. Try to get to that string with the right finger. If you don't contract, then what will naturally happen is this. Obviously, that's a sour note. That's not good, you know? So you have to contract as you shift. Okay? And that takes a little practice. And then from here, it's just like the other riff. Say that you were doing down here. So it goes from that's the turnaround where this turnaround starts. You have that shift. And then I would keep the first finger on the 4th string. Don't just, your instinct will be to let go of everything and hit that open string. But I would move the first finger 2 frets and just keep it anchored on the 4th string. So let me do it again in slow motion. Shift and contract, spread out. Keep the first finger on and move it 2 frets. And then it's 6 string, just the normal riff. Then kind of an abbreviated riff, and you're doing open 5th chords. And then a lot of triplets. For the ending, the way I would practice the ending to get all those triplets so they're not confusing is to do the last 4 notes, 4, 2, 4, 0, and do it 3 times. And then go 1 triplet back and go 2, 5, 2, 4, 2, 4, 0. 2, 5, 2, 4, 2, 4, 0. And then start right at the beginning of the measure, the first triplet. I wouldn't stop there. I would go back another triplet, go to the chord, and then hit the chord again. And then the beat before that, which is a shuffle beat. Should have it down by then. If you kind of work backwards, take a little more of a bite and go a little more of a bite and go all the way to the end 3 times each, you should have it down. And then you could start and just practice the last 3 measures, normal riff, chord. That first finger can stay anchored through that, from the chord all the way to the end. So that's the shuffle triplet riff. Have fun with that. Don't forget to subscribe, John Hedger Guitar Studio on YouTube, and also on Facebook. Like my Facebook page. Thank you so much. Have fun.